Yo, yo, yo. I know not everybody can hear me. What is good? I apologize. My mic was muted. My mic was muted. So, yeah. This is a spur of the moment show. I just came out. I don't know if I'm gonna get one guest, two guests, three guests, four guests, five guests, 10 guests. It doesn't matter who comes out to tonight's show. I just gotta keep putting out as much content as possible. Okay? Live stream after live stream. Um, Crypto after, daily crypto video. So I got a lot of good stuff coming up. I got a lot of good content. I was just trying to open up my sound effects, which I didn't get a chance to get to, you know. But so what is going on, everybody? How's everything going? How's everything going? There's a lot to talk about. Um, well, you got the riots going on right now in almost every state because of Tyree Nichols. Okay, so you have his murder, and it's caused a lot of discrepancies going on in the world right now. So I know people are doing stupid things. I've been watching a lot of these YouTube videos with a lot of these protests going on. Okay. Yeah, it's a sad situation. You know, this kid was murdered by the police, um, harshly, disgustingly. It was very bad. But you want to go out and protest, right? You want to shed light on the situation. You want to make it as broad to the world as possible, you know? And setting fires to things, beating up police officers, breaking police cars, stuff like that is like, it's not going to improve nothing, one. And at the same time, I don't see it as, you standing up for justice doing something like that. I don't see justice being justified when you're doing something like that. I see you making a mistake and getting ready to go to jail. So this is just a PDA for everybody who wants to go out there and protest for Tyre Nichols. Okay? You want to protest for justice, a right for justice, do it peacefully. Do it professionally, like a professional activist that goes out and does, protest, in all type of events. Don't do it like a person that is taking a protest, which is something that is for justice and for peace and for solidarity, and turn it into a riot. Because now there's no justice for riots. Okay? This is just it's just turning into like, another world war. And this is what is expected of us, to take this situation and turn it into a world war. And the world war won't be against the police and the Congress, because they'll handle us and they'll lock us up and back us up. But the world war will be against each other. And we'll turn the manipulation around on us, and then we'll start fighting each other. And there will be no justice for Tyre Nichols. So please, my people, do not do that. I really suggest, that people refrain from doing that. So if you can bear with me 2 seconds, I just want to put a post out there on my Instagram saying I'm live right now. So it'll take only 2 seconds. I'm going to tell my Instagram we're live. Everybody, you on Instagram, you on my IG, come out and check me out. Alkaline City. We here. We about to get it cracking. We about to get it cracking. We got Rigo in the chat. We got Rosa in the chat. Thank you for coming out. Thank you for coming out to tonight's show. This is going to be a really good show. I got a lot of great content. Hold on for 1 second. Just want to post this real quick on my IG. Live tonight. Live streaming tonight. Come check me out. And that's it. Check me out. Boom. Share that and let's go. We are live on IG now. Okay. So let's start with. Hold on for 1 second. Let me get to my OBS. Where is my OBS? Here we are. Here is my OBS. Okay. Nope. I threw out the wrong screen. Okay, so hold on for 1 second, my people. Breaking news. Alkaline City is about to get busy. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is we're gonna go to my video page. So this is my video screen. Hold on for 1 second. Wait a minute. Let me go over here real quick. Sorry about that, my people. We are about to get busy. Uh, there we go. I am. 1 second, 1 second. You can hear me. I am here. I am here. Alkaline City is here. And now I will be over here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Alkaline City is here. Here we are, my people. Okay. So now I'm going to have to separate this. I'm going to bring this to over here. Just going to rearrange my window capture real quick. Bear with me, my people. That's all you got to do. That's all I needed right there. And we are going to get busy. Is this it? Here we go. And we are live now. Okay. Let's see. And where am I at? I'm over here. That's not the one. Okay. Hold on for 1 second, my people. I'm just getting myself situated in the right manner. There we go. Now. There we go. That is much better. That is much better. Okay. I like yes. I think this is much better. I am good with this. I am good with this. Okay, okay, okay. What's going on, YouTube? What's going on, YouTube? So now we're gonna start the show off. Everybody's like, wow, what is going on, Alkaline City? What are you doing? What are you doing? Why is this show so boring? No, this show is not boring. I apologize. Like I said, I'm just jumping on right now. So, you know, I gotta, work through a few kinks, a few technical difficulties, because I'm just jumping on. So I have to wait for my programs to load and so forth and so on. So now, um, we are here and we are loaded and we are ready to rock and we are ready to roll. So let me bring this window down. I'll bring this window down right here. I just got a lot of windows up, my people, so gotta bear with me. Let me lock my video capture. Cool beans. All right, now we are ready to roll. Now we're on my Twitter, of course. Of course. Alkaline City's Twitter. And we are going to run through a quick crypto update, okay? So we can start it with right here. It says, hold on for 1 second. Okay. Hmm. I should do that, but wait, let me see something. Okay. That is a lot better right there. Okay. So now, this week in markets, Bitcoin clings to 23,000 as crypto stocks rally. Okay. Bitcoin managed to stay above 23,000 while Ethereum fell slightly below 1,600 today. Crypto stocks generally rose over the past week. The Fed is expected to hike interest rates next week for the first time since November, when rate adjustments marked a 15-year high. Okay, so rate adjustments, the Fed is expected to raise interest rates next week for the first time since November. So we haven't had interest rates raised since November, and the Fed is going to be raising them what time? Next week. It doesn't have a specific day, but next week interest rates are getting raised. So you know what that means when interest rates go up. That means we are in an inflation. And we've been in an inflation. We were in an inflation, then we went to a super inflation, and then we went from a super inflation to a hyperinflation. Now we're in a super hyperinflation. So economy is going to keep crashing. Interest rates are going to keep skyrocketing. Commodities are going to keep skyrocketing. The prices on just your basic commodities and your basic necessities are going to be expensive. So soap, food, water, gas, light, just the basic things that we need. If things keep on going the way they're going, everything is going up. And we will get into that into future live streams. Okay? So I don't want to really say if things are going or continue going the way that they're going, because I know all of this is going to happen. And it's part of the Agenda 21, the Agenda 2020, 2030. But I just don't like jumping ahead of myself and start getting into those type of talks if it's not included in this discussion. So it just makes me, overstep my boundary. So I'm trying to keep everything composed. Okay? So it says crypto stocks generally rose over the past week, and Bitcoin managed to stay above 23,000, while Ethereum is 1,600. Okay? So that's a good sign. Bitcoin went down to 16,000. It hit its bottom. Okay? People said that wasn't the bottom for Bitcoin. It was going to go to 12. It was going to go to 13, possibly even back down to like $5,000 or $6,000. There was one analyst that predicted 3,000, but that did not happen. Bitcoin went from the 16,000, which I already, when you read the charts, and if you go into the crypto charts, which I will in the future, but right now, not right at this moment. But if I did go into the crypto chart, and I showed you the analytics on the chart. If I showed you, hold on for 1 second. Well, I guess my mic sounds good. I'm not picking up my mic volume. I pretty much think my mic has good sound quality. but I could raise the volume, but I would just keep it the way it is. So hopefully my mic has good sound quality as we're speaking. I'll just put the mic closer. I could raise the mic volume, but I just don't want it to echo. I'm just trying to, trying to get a proper, mic volume. So anyway, yeah. If I was to get into crypto charts and I was to get into, like Bitcoin charts and so forth and so on, I could show you that I knew Bitcoin was at the bottom and at 16,000. If I showed you just the way crypto charts and the way the Bitcoin chart itself has been leveraging throughout the years. So if I was to pull up a chart, I could actually show you what I mean, but I will do that in the near future. But with that being said, Bitcoin, we went up from 16,000. We saw a bottom. We're up to 23,000. Hopefully, our next step is, I would say, 38 to 42,000. 38 to 42, 42 to 48, 48 to 64, 64 to 69, 68, 69. Once we get there, that's it. We're going to beat our all-time high. And Bitcoin at, 80, 88, 89,000. Hopefully we make it to 110, 120. I would say anywhere between 89 and 92, I see Bitcoin. Within mid 2023 to mid 2024. Okay? So that's when I start seeing that type of, oppression from Bitcoin. Because right now it's in a suppression, but the oppression is coming. Illuminati O'Leary. Do you know who this guy is? Come on. Kevin O'Leary doing the 666. You see, this is 1-6. You see the circle, and that's the 1. That's a 6. Then the finger right here, that's the second 6. Then you got the third finger right here. That's the fourth 6. That's why you see these celebrities always doing this hand signal. It's the 666. It's the mark of the beast. It's, the Antichrist symbol. That's a Luciferian symbol. It's the symbol of Satan himself. So, yes, it's the mark of the devil right there. It's the devil's symbol. Okay. Don't want to go into those right now. We'll get into this right here. Another Bitcoin. And this is all current news. This is daily news. This is crypto news from today. Okay? So daily tweets on my Alkaline XRP City, on my Twitter, which is my Twitter handle is @CityAlkaline right here. My Twitter name is Alkaline XRP, but the handle is @CityAlkaline. Brand new crypto news every day. So all the news that you're seeing on my crypto channel, on my Alkaline Twitter, it's all from today. So I'm not going to show you things from yesterday. Even on my when I do my daily crypto videos, I'll be posting 3 or 4 videos tomorrow. But that will be stuff from, current of tomorrow. So every day that I post out a crypto video, everything is current. I'm not giving you something from a week ago, a few days ago, or so forth and so on. Just all current headlines. And you can see it says posted at 3:16 p.m. today, January 28th. So it says, is the current Bitcoin and Ethereum pump sustainable? Experts weigh in. Analysts weigh in on Bitcoin and Ethereum potential long-term performance following a recent decline. Bitcoin and Ethereum dipped from new all-time highs after recent market sell-off. So once again, analysts weigh in on Bitcoin and Ethereum potential long-term performance following a recent decline. Bitcoin and Ethereum dipped from new all-time highs after recent market sell-offs. Okay. So, yes, we know that. Is the current Bitcoin and Ethereum pump sustainable? Okay. So what they're saying is, Bitcoin, we went from 60,000 to wherever we're at now. From 16 to the 23,000 of today. Is that sustainable? Is it going to You know, is it going to keep climbing? Or are we going to keep going up? Or is it just going to start on a decline and, back down, to a very, bearish low? And no, there are no more bear lows for Bitcoin. Bitcoin is in a bullish state right now. So highs to the sky. That's all I got to say. Take it as you want it. I'm just giving you just a daily crypto update. Yugo Labs co-founder takes a leave of absence over health concerns. Co-founder of Yugo Labs, Wiley Arenal, revealed a diagnosis of congestive heart failure on Twitter and said he will take a leave of absence from the project to focus on health. Arenal will stay on as a board member and strategic advisor. I'm not too familiar with Yugo Labs, so, yep. Um, I would say, my respect goes out to, what's his name? Co-founder of Yugo Labs, Wiley Arenal. So, Mr. Arenal, my sympathy goes out to you, and um, good vibrations. Hopefully, you get better from your health concern. A lot of people, especially in the crypto space, they're like, yeah, crypto's going to go to the moon. I'm going to be rich and this and that. But you're disgusting in the inside. Your health is disgusting in the inside. So, yeah, crypto will go to the moon. Yeah, you can make a lot of money. But when you have heart failure, colon failure, liver failure, kidney failure, cancer, sickle cell anemia, heart disease, lung disease, kidney disease, clogged arteries. Once your body gets disgusted, it doesn't matter how much money you have. The money is not going to reverse it. Unless the only thing that can reverse that is the proper diet. And if your body is disgusted like that, and you're not intaking the proper foods, and you're not on a proper diet, and your body goes into all these type of deficiencies, and your body goes into a failure state, and it starts to fail on you, and cock out on you, and like a car, the engine just stopped. You need a new engine, okay? The thing about our engines is we can't replace our engines. Once our heart is dead, it's dead. Once our brain is dead, it's dead. You're a vegetable. You're a living corpse. So you could have all this crypto money and go to the moon with it and be the biggest crypto richest entrepreneur in the world. But if you don't have proper health, you're not going to live to enjoy it. You understand? You're going to make the money, and by the time you get it and you really get a chance to spend it, your system is going to shut down on you. And, it is what it is. I'm Alkaline Crypto City, XRP City, and I live an alkaline electric diet. I live a healthy, diet. A very good lifestyle with a strict regimen to keep, my vessel intact, my organs and everything, on 100, everything running on 100. That's what you want. You don't want everything running on 5 or 10, 15, 20, not even 50. You want everything running on 100%. So hopefully, crypto goes to the moon on me. I'll get a chance to enjoy, my money because of my health. Health is the wealth. And this is how they're catching people. They'll give you the money, but they're gonna give you a bunch of poisons with it too. And they're gonna release a bunch of new poisons and so forth and so on. And you're gonna indulge, and you got the money now. You could intake, and you could. This is why when you see people become rich, they start to get real heavy and real fat and real big. Because they like, I got money so I could eat more. Because they thought because they were eating less, because they had less money, that's being poor. So being rich is eating more. Eating less is being rich. Okay? The least you eat, the richer you are. The more um, uncompromised your health is, the more healthier you are and you become. Okay? So the more you eat, the more compromised your system is, the more deficiencies you obtain, the more organ failure starts to protrude into your body. So you start to develop system shutdown and you start to die. Okay? And we'll get a little bit deeper into that in a little bit. I don't want to make this a sad situation, but it's just being real with you. Just because cryptos are going to the moon, don't mean you're going to the moon with it. You might be going 6 feet under, you know. Once again, Ripple partner joins forces with Visa to conquer billion-dollar markets of Thailand and Australia, reports. Okay, so this report is stating that Ripple partner joins forces with Visa to conquer the billion-dollar markets of Thailand and Australia. This is bullish for Ripple. This is bullish for XRP. Ripple's partner D-Money, my homie D-Money, joins forces with Visa for global payments in Thailand. Novati-owned International Bank of Australia, the IBOA, gets approval to launch payment solutions in Australia. So Ripple's partner D-Money joins forces with Visa for global payments in Thailand. And then Ripple partner Novati, it says Novati-owned International Bank of Australia. It's getting approval to launch payment solutions in Australia. So the International Bank of Australia, Novati, it's Novati-owned, the IBOA, and Novati is a Ripple partner, and they're getting to launch the XRP, Ripple Payment Solutions, in Australia. Faster payments, 0.3 second transactions. Less than 1 second, boom, transaction is made. Money is in an account. It doesn't get transferred to a third party into a Nostra Vostra account. The other portion is not hidden in escrows until this transaction takes place and the funds go from the one entity to the next. That's a lot of that. This is why banks are, this is why they try to milk people on so many things, right? And this is why they interest everything, because they have money tied up in escrows. They have money tied up in Nostra Vostra accounts, trillions and trillions of dollars that haven't cleared, that were transacted 5-10 years ago. So these are transactions that these banks made 5-10 years ago, and they got stuck in escrow accounts, and they got stuck cross-bordering in Nostra Vostra accounts and offshore banks, and it has never made it into their banking system yet. They just have these contracts, but the money, the asset itself, they do not have, right? Whereas with XRP, 0.3 seconds, boom. No middlemen, no escrow accounts, no offshore Nostra Vostra accounts, straight from this entity into that account, cleared, done. The asset that is in your financial your financial system on this end, pushed it over to your payment centers on those ends. Easy, click, click, done. And that's why we need XRP. That's why the world needs XRP. Like I said, banks have money sitting in offshore Nostra Vostra accounts. And not only that, they have them sitting in a bunch of escrow accounts. And it's been 10, 15 years. They're waiting for this money to get to their bank. Clear status, because once these trillions of dollars start getting transacted and they go to these offshore Nostra Vostra accounts, then they get seized by the, stuff like Coast Guard. What do you call those people that work in the airports? Customs. So they got to go through all the customs, all the custom borders, and every time it goes in a custom border, they got to wait for custom to count every dollar to clear it. That might take months to a year or years. Then it's going from this bank through another offshore Nostra Vostra account to make it to the next side, of the trip. And they got to cross another border. So it has to do it again. And it has to do it again and to do it again. By the time these banks get money, 10, 12, 15 years pass by before it actually clears in their account as received. This is why Ripple and XRP is so important. This cuts out all the middlemen, and the banks have their money in 0.3 seconds. And their deposits cleared as received in their accounts. Not 10, 15 years and they're still on standstill, wondering when is it going to pass that border and that custom. This is why XRP is so important, my people. This is very important. And if you think this, okay, crypto, when crypto comes out, there's going to be controlled crypto by the governance, that's central bank digital currency, and then there's going to be decentralized cryptocurrency that has no governance. That's the crypto we own now. All the crypto that you buy right now online, it's decentralized. It has no governance. Once the United States and all these other countries start regulating the crypto, just like China has, just like Australia and Thailand will be, once they put these regulations, now they're adding governance. They're adding laws to crypto. Okay? So once they add laws to crypto, now this crypto becomes centralized. It is no longer a decentralized token because this is a token with governance. It has laws on it. So now, in order for you to, let's say if everything becomes digital, now you got this token with no governance, right? And you want to spend it as money in a store to purchase food or to go out to a movie or something like that, right? You would have to convert your decentralized token because you won't be able to spend your token because it has no government regulation. So you would have to transfer it from this non-regulated token into the regulated governed market, the centralized market. There's only two tokens that can cross-border transact: a ungoverned token, a token with no law, to a centralized CBDC, a central bank digital currency, a governed token, a token with law. So in order for you to go to no law to law, you need a bridge to do that, right? That's a protocol. That's a system that a computer, a coder, a web developer has to code into existence. They got to make a code that says, I can take a no law token and make it transact into a token with law for use case. So you can change your money from your different country into United States funds. So let's say we can use it as that type of example. Let's say you got euros and you want to use these euros in the United States, you got to convert it. The system that converts it, right, and is a protocol, is a computer program that is telling you we're delegating this money into a new delegation from another country. Now it's delegated over here. Now it's able to be used over here because we transacted it. So that's what XRP Ripple is. It is the transaction from the the token that has no laws into a token that has laws, or from a token that has laws to a token that has no laws. There's no other protocol that can do that bridge. There's one other, I'm not going to say no other because there's one other protocol that can do that. And that's Stellar Lumens, XLM. XLM, the owner, Chris Larsen, was one of the creators of XRP. So he was one of the co-founders of Ripple. Him and David Schwartz, together, they created the XRP token. They were the coders and the developers of that protocol to take a no-law token and bridge it to a token with laws. And when XRP, they changed, once they became corporate and, and they got a board and so forth and so on. Now they needed a CEO and then a vice CEO and the president of chair, for their board and so forth and so on. So when that happened, Chris Larsen, he walked away from XRP. And what he did was he took the protocol and he developed XLM. And XLM became a secondary bridge. So XRP will be the primary bridge currency, the primary one to bridge the gap between all cryptocurrencies, centralized and decentralized. XLM will be the secondary bridge currency. So let's say XRP is taken care of. Well, XRP is only, at this moment, it's only for businesses and banks, right? So let's say XRP is handling all the businesses and banks, right? And the privatized markets. XLM could be for the people. They could be for the public market, for us. We could be doing our transactions off of Stellar XLM. It can be used in a scenario like that, We don't know what cases it's going to be used in, but they're both a bridge currency, and XRP will be the primary and XLM will be the secondary. And they're both very important to this new financial system because they're going to bridge the gap on how you spend your cryptocurrency to your daily life, okay? They're the bridge for you to take this crypto and go into a grocery store and now buy groceries, or now go into a movie theater and buy movie tickets or popcorn or soda, or go into Foot Locker and buy sneakers, or Macy's and buy clothes. You understand? This is how important XRP and XLM is. So with that being said, my people, I think we did a pretty good job, right, with cryptocurrency right now. So if I continue on to cryptocurrency, we're going to be here for quite a minute. So what I'm going to do is, hold on for 1 second. We're going to go into our TikTok reaction videos. So now let's do that. Let me open up my TikTok so that we will be able to react. Hold on for 1 second. Dum, dum, dum. Okay. Now I'm going to start it down here. I just want to say, my people, this first video is very touching. And hold on for 1 second. Let me talk to you for a second. This first video I'm going to play, right? Hold up. Let me just say what's up to everybody in the chat. What's going on, chat? What is good? Thank you for coming out. Thank you for coming out today to tonight's show. I appreciate you guys. um spur of the moment, but I'm glad you could make it, you know. So we're gonna keep it going. We're gonna keep it going. Somebody says they can't hear me. You can't hear me. Mic check. Mic check. Hold up. Oh, okay, okay. No, that was a old comment. I'm like, you can't hear me. I'm like, I'm quite sure my mics are working. So, all right. But yeah, thank you everybody for coming out to tonight's show. Hold on for 1 second. And so this first video I'm gonna play. Let me just throw it on. Let me just throw it on. I'm gonna let you hear it. It says, "I'm dying. You know when this is sad." Okay. I'm dying. Know when this is sad. He said, "I know this is sad. It's sad, man. It's sad. It's like that's sad. It's effed up if you asked me." Hold up. Let me see. I just want to see if I can make it the video a little bit bigger for you guys. He says, "I'm dying. You know when this is sad. It's sad. It's sad. It's like that's sad. Effed up if you ask me." Yeah. I really don't come on here and talk about this. You know, I really don't like talking about, the bad things because I got a good life. As soon as I got the good life, God gave me cancer. Why would he always ask myself, like, why? Why would he bless me so much? They gave me cancer. I'm from Alvin, Texas. I'm from the streets. All my life, all I did was gangbang. All my life, I was in prison. This time around, back in 2017, I got out of prison. I changed my life. I changed my life around for my family. I met Kimberly, and we see, and the kids, it was amazing, it was amazing that my life was changing for the better. And I would ask much, like I said, God bless me with, with this TikTok. Bless me with a beautiful family. Bless me with a talented son. Bless me with NBC. Bless me, my son, to be on George Lopez show. And he blessed me so much. And we don't have to suffer no more. And we can pay our rent and our bills on time. And we can pay our bills and our notes on time. And I can help the people that needs help to pay their, I pay their life bills and pay their car insurance or car note. I can help people now and the people that are around me that need help. But then I get colon cancer. And it's like my life, man, was going so good, and then boom, as it stopped. You know, it sucks, man. It sucks. It sucks. Hold on for 1 second. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, okay, I'm back. All right, so now I'm going to put the next video. Okay. The next video is it says the last video they did together. So it says, my deepest condolences to all the family. I can't imagine what they must be going through. So one more time, let me put that video down. So this is him. And this is his son's name is Bryce. I'm gonna get to his name in a little bit, but they're famous TikTokers. Like, after I got on TikTok, right? Like a few months later, they came on TikTok, right? And they do funny videos. Like this little kid, let me look up his videos so you can see what videos they do. This is the type of videos he does. Look. Him and his dad.
Hey, are you awake? Yeah. I just want you to know I hate you. And so does my dad. Well, that's fine. Because guess what? I hate you too. And this house sucks ass. Well, the only reason you're living here is because me and my dad decided that your mom was really hot and maybe we should just both bang her.
What?
Put up with the retard in the meantime. Who's the retard? You.
But y'all don't say that.
Shut up. Wake up my dad and get me grounded.
Just shut up.
You and your mom are hillbillies. This is a house of learned doctors. You're not a doctor. You're a big, fat, curly-headed fuck.
Oh, I can't believe he used those words with that little kid. But this is the type of videos they did. They reenacted a lot of videos.
Right here at the block with the homies. Say, what's up, boo?
Hey, what's happening?
Tap in with us. Where the bitches at, though? Yes, sir. We're trying to kick it.
No bitches, bro. I told you this.
Why not?
Bro, my girl got you on there. I told you that.
Wait, so why haven't you blocked her from...
I blocked her already on my phone, but I can't do that on your account, bro.
What?
She see everything you post. Remember the
Oh.
last time you was mentioning bitches?
Uh-huh.
I didn't get in the fade, bro. She blacked my eye.
Oh, the homegirl abusive.
Yeah, bro. Abusive. And
The homegirl domestic violence.
Yes, bro.
But fool, but your horse will be my horse and my horse will be your
We don't
horse.
have no...
Domestic
Machiavelli.
vitamins. He didn't say domestic violence. He said domestic vitamins. But this is the type of videos they did, was reenactments. So they became super huge on TikTok. Super huge. Look, 49 million views. Oh, well, that's not his. Oh, his is right here. 217,000 views, 2 million views. Let's see. Wait, let me see if I could click on their channel.
Hey, are you awake?
Because I can't. Let me see what's there.
That right here at the block with the homie. Say, what's up, boo?
Hey, what's happening?
Tap it.
Bryce Gonzalez videos. Here we go.
On the count of three, name your favorite dinosaur. Don't even think about it. Just name it. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Velociraptor.
Who's the one guy you would sleep with?
John Stamos.
What? Did we just become best friends?
Yup.
You want to go do karate in the garage?
Yup. On the count of three, name your favorite dinosaur.
So, like I said, 6 million views. They became so TikTok famous. Look, he's on George Lopez, you see? That's the son.
Audio cutoff.
But, you know, like he said, this is the guy. So he brought his son on TikTok, and they started doing these reenactment videos, and they became famous. They've made a lot of money, you know. They became, you know, they made a lot of money on TikTok. That's all I can say for that. And the father caught cancer, and just want to put this one on. See, Randy Gonzalez, it says, I truly believe he will live on through Bryce.
You don't have to cry. Nobody goes with me. I go by myself, okay?
He's going to be done, and we're going to come.
Hey, just remember, I'm going to be...
This was right before he passed away. He was telling his son, he's crying, and he's like, you can't come with me. He's going to the hospital. He's going to get a surgery. He's like, don't worry about it. I'm going to be okay. And you know what?
You don't have to cry. Nobody goes with me. I go by myself, okay?
He's going to be done, and we're going to come.
Hey, just remember, I'm going to be okay because I got you in my heart, okay?
He told him, just remember he's going to be okay because he got him in his heart. I just want to say, you know, R.I.P. to Randy Gonzalez, and our love goes out to little Bryce and his brother, or I think he has a little brother, and Mrs. Gonzalez, and to the family, you know. They did a good thing on YouTube, on TikTok, and they were very well respected, and this is just one of those situations that is very, very sad. All right. So now we're going to keep on moving. Let's go, my people. It says what's really going on at the Bob Costas Center, the Cardinal Glennon Children's Hospital. And the hashtag before it started, it said Pizzagate. So this is a children's hospital. You see the little boy laying right there? Oh, no. What is that on the floor in the children's hospital? Do you know what that is? That's the child trafficking sign. That's the pedo sign. That's the pedo trafficking sign. For child trafficking, for child sacrifice, for child pedophilia. That's the symbol right there. And it is on the hospital of the Bob Costas Center, Children's Hospital, right in the middle of their floor, engraved in the tile. That's why the title of the video, what it said in the beginning, she says, what's really going on at the Bob Costas Cardinal Glennon Children's Hospital? What's really going on? That's something we would like to know. What is really going on over there? It's crazy. Is this? Oh, we will go into. Let's take a look at this.
A lot of you guys know Ben Shapiro. He's an attorney, a conservative political commentator, and this is what he had to say about Kim Kardashian.
My kids, if they were to get arrested, just don't have as good of a chance if I were to get arrested.
For my kids,
You're all rich. You're super duper rich. You will be fine. If Kim Kardashian's kids get arrested, they are not going to jail because she is rich.
We all understand what Kim was saying. Whether you side with Ben or Kim, there's another interview that came out with Ben talking to a transgender woman. Just watch.
Being brave is being yourself, and being transgender is about the bravest thing you can do. Why are we mainstreaming delusion?
It's not delusion.
Why would you call it delusion?
Because Bruce Caitlyn Jenner, I'll call him Caitlyn Jenner.
No,
because
it's
that's
her. You're not being polite to the pronoun.
Because
disrespect.
Okay, forget about the disrespect. Facts don't care about your feelings. It turns out that every chromosome, every cell in Caitlyn Jenner's body is male with the exception of some of his sperm cells. It turns out that his brain structure is male. It turns out that he still has all of his male appendages. How he feels on the inside is irrelevant to the question of his biological sex. Chromosomes don't necessarily mean you're male or female.
Gender.
But even so, you have a thing like Klinefelter's syndrome. So you don't know what you're talking about. You're not educated on genetics. Discuss the genetics, right?
Well, no,
what
no.
are your genetics?
So I'd stay away from the genetics and back to the brain scans.
You cut that out now, or you'll go home in an ambulance. Yeah, that seems mildly inappropriate for a political discussion.
That kind of just gives you insight to like what he's about, and then.
So this guy Ben Shapiro, and I think he's related to Robert Shapiro, and Robert Shapiro I know was a head attorney. I'm not too sure who he was representing. I kind of forgot. I know he was representing big clients, but Ben Shapiro, I guess he would be a family member of Robert Shapiro, and they're head attorneys, and he's going at the Kardashians. Maybe his dad or somebody was doing business with Robert Kardashian, or maybe the Shapiros have a lawyer war against the Kardashians and Robert Kardashian, and this is why, he's making his comments about the Kardashians. But he's right in a way, like, you know what I'm saying? He's not wrong. He said, Kim Kardashian said, if my kids, were to get pulled over, I wouldn't want some. He said, nothing would happen to your kid. You're rich. You're rich. Nothing would happen. Stop it. It's not like if it was my kid. You understand? So stuff like that. And he was saying, he's against the Bruce Jenner thing. Boys should be boys. Girls should be girls. He's not with the transgender, the gay thing. If a person is gay or transgender, that's their prerogative. That's what it is. Will I hate them and will I despise them? No. I don't have no feelings towards, how they want to, they want to display their life, whether it's a male or a female. That's not my responsibility. But even though, they're transgender and I'm not bothered by it, doesn't mean I agree with it. I don't agree with the transgender lifestyle. I do believe it's a satanic lifestyle. I do believe it's a disease, and it comes from the estrogen that's being pumped in the food, the hormones that's being pumped in the food. So much estrogen pumped and RGBH, steroided, pumped, estrogenated, just type of chemicals are being pumped in all the foods that are the people are eating, that there's so much estrogen, going around the male chromosomes and the male hormones, and it's converting the male chromosome and hormone into a completely female cell. So it's taking the male hormone and making it a female hormone. So this is why a lot of males are nowadays are, of the gay lifestyle and are going beyond it into the conversion of the transgender lifestyle. Like, once again, I said, I don't have anything against a person's, preference, what they're comfortable having themselves, to be, whether it's a male or a female, but I don't condone it. I'm very much against it. They're the ones who bring in the child sacrifices and the Pizzagate and the pedophilia the stuff that's going on in the Bob Costa Center, you know, children's hospitals, you know. So Mr. Shapiro is not wrong. I do not disagree with what he's saying. I very much so agree with what he's saying. So we'll go right here. Keep it moving. Next video, please.
I asked AI, why was Lucifer kicked out of heaven? Watch this.
Asking AI, why did Lucifer get imprisoned to Earth?
The disruptor, who is called Lucifer, NHLL, claimed dominion of Earth after disrupting the first immortal humans. Lucifer accused the creator of hiding information from the residents of Earth and claimed that he is a better god of Earth. The creator is required by law to let Lucifer attempt to prove his accusations in front of the courts before restoring the Earth and humans to their purpose.
Follow for more to see how the Bible is fulfilling end-time events.
So he said, he asked the AI program, why was Lucifer kicked out of heaven? And it says that Lucifer has to prove itself before the council or whatever, I guess. And it showed all those angels. And before, I guess humanity could be restored back into man. So this is what an AI said. Those AIs are freaky, what they be saying. You know, you got to, like, try an AI app and just type in something like, who is the ruler of the world? Why is the world ending? And is Hitler still alive? And see, the outcome circumstances. They're very kind of freaky. We'll keep it moving. Next video, please.
These your children? You care to explain how we got into this position?
Yeah.
So would I.
He's telling this lady, is this your children? She's like, yeah.
What's going in there, buddy?
Like, these is little babies.
Okay.
The police found these children
Right
outside. This lady, look at her. Look at that house. Look at it.
We'll have a seat.
It's like a hotel room she's staying in. With these kids, it's all, look at
all
it.
This.
Trash.
Come up with glasses.
He said, what is that? She said, glasses.
Is this your room?
My boyfriend's room.
It's your boyfriend's room? Whose children are these?
It's my grandson.
I think she had those were like crack pipes or something. She said those are glasses.
Are you okay, or how much have you been drinking?
That's her grandson and her granddaughter. Where is the mom? And the mom gotta be worse off than the grandmother. Because if the mom is in her right mind and left the child with the grandmother, and the grandmother, is inebriated in a situation like that, like she's drugged up and, you know what I mean, she's toe up, out of her face, and you're going to leave your kids with this type of person in that type of environment, you could tell those kids probably had dirty diapers. Those kids were probably, if they were too old to wear diapers, they were still wearing diapers. And if they were still wearing diapers, them kids probably had on diapers for a week or two. The same diapers. Those kids probably haven't had baths, haven't had their teeth brushed, probably haven't been eating properly. Some people do not need to have kids or do not need to be around kids. Like, they have no reason to if you're in a situation like that, that's the type of situation you put your kid up for adoption. Hopefully that child will end up with a better lifestyle. Kids that grow up in a household like that, wind up selling drugs at a young age because their parents don't got $1 to feed them or nothing like that, and they're starving. And then they wind up being disrespectful to women, or the women being disrespectful to the men, or to strangers and people in public and on the streets, because all they know is drug talk and drunk talk, because that's all they're hearing all day and every day from these drugged up people that are so-called guardians of them. It's disgusting. Disgusting. I can't do it. It's disgusting. Let's go to a next one.
It was discovered that this ability could be passed genetically from one generation to the next. Children of multi-generational abuse, for instance, already have a well-developed ability to dissociate. Elite bloodline families traveled to exotic locales such as India and Tibet to study Eastern philosophy, especially yogis and the Tibetan Buddhist, who have an excellent ability to dissociate. They learned the secrets of abuse, dissociation, and its hereditary properties, and set out to pass this gift from generation to generation, a practice that continues to this day. One of the key tip-offs for scientists that memory and dissociation could be passed from one generation to the next was the monarch butterfly. Each year, monarch butterflies from across North America make an incredible journey. From as far north as Canada, millions of butterflies descend on a small plot of land in Mexico for the winter. Once spring arrives, they begin the long journey back. The kicker? It takes 3 generations of monarchs to make the 2,500-mile journey. No butterfly making the return journey has ever flown that route before. So how do they know where to go? The answer lies in what researchers call epigenetic memory. Memories learned by parents, which are then passed genetically to their children. Due to their remarkable ability to pass information genetically, as well as the fluttering feeling often described during dissociation, the monarch butterfly is the international symbol for trauma-based mind control. Trauma-based mind control victims are told to think of the programming experience as that of going into a cocoon. The cocoon is not pleasant, but as a result, a beautiful butterfly emerges. Victims tend to identify with the monarch butterfly. For this reason, the deliberate creation of programmed alter identities is known as monarch programming. Once aware, one will begin to notice butterfly symbolism at an alarming frequency in popular media and culture.
So,
originally, only old occult families possessed the ability to completely dissociate and create multiples. Elite families to this day breed with other such families who have also been into ritual child abuse. This is where secret societies and occult groups come in. Organizations which have, throughout generations, not only curated and cultivated this secret knowledge, but facilitated its practice. These families are multi-generational Satanist, meaning that each generation has belonged to a satanic coven of some kind going back centuries. And the creation of multiples is part of rituals they have performed since antiquity. Programmers have codified these ancient practices into a specific methodology for the deliberate creation of multiple personalities, also known as trauma-based mind control. The ability to dissociate and create multiples only grows stronger with each generation that is subjected to abuse. These elite families view the ability to dissociate as a valuable endowment that must be passed carefully from one generation to the next. While this ability may be passed genetically, it must be activated through childhood trauma. Without the trauma that abuse and torture create, the mind never fully develops its dissociative ability to the point of creating multiples. Extensive testing is done at a young age to gauge their ability to dissociate. Programmers will not spend time trying to split a mind that cannot dissociate. It would be a waste. Once the programmers have built a good dissociative ability and highly hypnotizable base, they can exploit this mechanism within the mind to create alter identities completely tailored to their liking. While only 20% of the general population is easily hypnotized, trauma makes one highly hypnotizable. Through trauma and hypnosis, multiple dissociated parts will be created. Some will think they are little children, animals, or even gems and stones. Each one will have their own talents and abilities to lend to the set of alters known as the system. These alters can now be called up at any time their handler wishes, by a code phrase, color, or sound. Once these altars have been created and triggers implanted correctly, the programmer has essentially a human robot. But how are these human robots used, and for what nefarious purposes?
Okay, so this video, it explained about the monarch butterfly, and if you look into a lot of like religion and society and like Freemasonry and secret societies, more so the Illuminati, they talk about high-ranking positions, and the high ranks are the monarchs, right? So the monarchs are represented as the monarch because the monarch butterfly, when it makes the trip, it makes the trip across the world and back, every something years to migrate, and it takes, I think they said 37 years for the complete trip, the back and the front, right, to happen. By that time, some butterflies make it and some don't, right? And during that process, there are butterflies being born and, being conceived. So you got pregnant butterflies, you got butterflies giving birth, you got butterflies dying, and you got butterflies being born during the whole trip. So the theory is, right, if this butterfly was born during the trip and the parent died during the trip, how does the offspring, the son or the daughter, know how to get to that location and how to get back and why to get back? And it's because they have a part of their brain, it's a disassociation part of their brain where it disassociates all their other memories with, it disassociates this one memory between all their other memories. And this memory is carried down genetically by gene. So this is a gene, this is a memory, this associated memory. It's like an implant in their gene, and it goes from the parent into the child, and from the child into the, so this implanted genome carries that memory of the destination. So it's like it's born with a guided mapping system in their brain, which is not really a guided mapping system, but it's just a memory of this guided map from their parent that was passed along from their grandparent, which was passed along from their ancestors. This one gene with this map to get to this destination, and for them to know they have to go from that destination to get back and then repeat the process. So the Freemasons try to associate themselves with the monarchs because this is a trade that they try to practice this disassociation element in their body, right, where it disassociates this one memory or this one neuron from all the rest, and it gets passed down to their offsprings. So now their offsprings are born with this disassociation, memory, and it's completely, what do you call that? It's basically isolated, from the other memories, and from one person, from the parent to the child, from the child to their child, to their child, to their child. Everybody born with that one same memory. So this is what the elites feel is supreme, is supreme knowledge. And they try to study this. They say the the ancients of Tibet, the yogis, they practice that, you know. So a lot of people know about this trait that the monarch butterflies. A lot of people in higher stature, you know, they know about this trait of the monarch butterfly, and they try to practice this trait within their realm, within their system, their vessel, so that hopefully, you know, it's passed on to their offspring. And then when their child is born with it, it's passed on to their child. It's what it says over here. When you go in the beginning,
It was discovered that this ability,
it says MK Ultra. So that's MK Ultra is their mind control project, the government's top secret mind control project. You know, the secret society's, Illuminati's mind control project, and that's what this is. This is a way of setting a programming, a mind programming, and a mind control into your next of kin. And then they're born with this controlled program. And then when they get older, they practice the same thing so that they can pass it on to their child. And then this continued controlled program is born into every offspring, and it continues. And they keep repeating the cycle, and then, you know, it's something that is just a family trait. You know, it just becomes a family trait, like the monarch butterflies that travel from one destination to the next without even knowing the destination, and it just being genetically programmed or altered into their memory bank. Sounds confusing because it kind of is, but it is kind of wicked when you actually think about it. Okay, let's go over here real quick. Take a look at this.
Back up! Back up! Back up! Back up! Dad, get over here! What the fuck? What is he doing?
Oh! I remember this video. Well, this video, I remember it because I just downloaded it yesterday. This is a new video. But I forgot I downloaded this video. It's crazy. Look at this dude. Look what it says. The neighbor went crazy this morning just because his wife doesn't want to be with him no more. So he took a work truck. He rammed it into the house. He backed it up. He rammed it into I guess that's their car too. Because he just wrecked that car up, and then he just rammed that car into the house. Look, he's still trying to ram that car too. It's a race smash.
I got this.
This dude is nuts. Now he's backing up. Oh! Now he just, look, wrecked an innocent car on the street. And look, now he's gone. You don't think you're getting away with that, homie.
He is headed east on 107th Street.
Oh, you gone. Look, the cops are gonna get you. I doubt if that guy survived and didn't get killed in the process, like if the police didn't have a standoff with him. That is crazy. Look at that. These people are in shock. That is nuts. That was nuts. That dude didn't give no nothing. He didn't give a damn. He just went buck wild. That dude went buck wild, crazy. What is this? New York parole officer steals $6,000 during a search of parolee's house. Let's take a look at this. I didn't see this video. So they're searching,
We can share the money.
Says we can share the money. As long as there's enough money to go around. Wait, did he give her the money already? He passed her something and they're saying something. And then she puts it away. So now you can see they start recording the voice right now.
We can share the money.
We can share the money. As long as there's enough money to go around. Parole officers. These are not even real cops. These are parole officers. And look there, she's over here whispering and everything. Look at them being crooked. You know why she's whispering too? She's like, don't talk loud. We're, the body cams. These cops are foul. You saw that? $6,000. That's what they stole from the person. Thieves. New York police officers. What about this crackhead? What's up with him?
It's on your honeymoon, guys.
I didn't even know. Just stop. Just stop.
All right. I just want to congratulate on your honeymoon.
Bro, just stop. You got paparazzi.
Come on.
You understand? It's like the first stop. Just stop.
Yeah, but I'm in the alley.
No, listen, bro.
Yeah.
It's like antagonistic. Guys,
I just need just one shot, please.
No, you got the shot, but I'm saying
it was not good, but I respect you.
It's like, that's my thing. It's like, you don't even know. Y'all just jump up on people like this, and it's just like.
I apologize if I caused you trouble, and you told me to stop, and I stopped.
Do you know the first time I ever took medication, why I was? Because I got mad at paparazzi.
I'm so sorry.
He said first time he took medication because he got mad at paparazzi.
The same one that shot Brittany.
No.
So what happens if I take your photo, if I take your camera right now?
I would not like that. Please don't do this. I walk away, and we're all good.
Oh, but would I like it? Do I like y'all doing that to me all the time?
No, I apologize, and I'm walking away.
So let people know.
Yes, I will.
Let all the paparazzi know it's up.
Let all the paparazzi know it's up. He told that guy, what if I take your camera right now? I would have told him, you touch my camera and I'm going to whip your ass, Kanye. Kanye, I will whip your ass. Matter of fact, come to Alkaline City. Come to D.C., I got a camera for you to come and get. I'm going to take some pictures of you. I want to see you take my camera. I will show you. I will wipe the floor with you, Kanye. I will wipe the floor with you. I will embarrass you so bad, Kanye. I dare you. Kanye would only say that to people he knows he can say that to. He's a sucker. Oh, wait, this is another one? Oh, that's the same one. Hold on, next video. Unboxing luxury Hennessy. It says luxury Hennessy. H's, metal H's. Put it in this box. Luxury Hennessy. Now look at that. What does that look like? What does that look like? You want to know what that looks like? I'll show you what it looks like. That's Hennessy. I'll show you what that looks like. Look what I typed in. Blood bank, blood pints. Hold up. Let's see it come up. Because I swear to God, that looks like this. You see that? See the Hennessy shape? Tell me that doesn't look like this. Look at these. Look at these. Right, look at that. Now look at the Hennessy bottle. Once again. Look at the blood vials. And look at the Hennessy bottle, luxury Hennessy. Don't tell me that that's not the same. They made the Hennessy for the rich people look like a blood specimen, a pint of blood from, a blood bank. That's what it looks like, a pint of blood from a blood bank. No ifs, ands, and buts about that. That is crazy. That is crazy. Let's see what else we have over here. That's what these elites are doing, my people.
Damn, shorty, you is finally.
These crazy women. Excuse me.
What do you want? I'm married.
Oh, okay, that's cool. I'm sure.
Illuminati? Hey. Uh-oh. Hey, you a Freemason?
Correct.
Damn, shorty, you is fine.
That's the video right there.
Illuminati? Hey. Uh-oh. Hey, you a Freemason?
Correct.
Hey, everybody. Look at this guy. He's a Freemason. Holy shit. He's like in the part of the Illuminati. He worships.
Damn lie.
Look.
Don't ever do that again, bro.
Look at your shirt. Look at your.
Don't you never do that again.
He's a
do that again.
He's a you're a Freemason. He the one with the Illuminati shit.
Did you fuck with me like that again?
No, I'm a comedian.
No, I don't give a fuck what the fuck you is.
Hold on.
Don't do that shit, bro. No, I don't care. No, you ain't my fucking brother. Don't do that shit no more, bro. Don't do that shit no fucking more.
I apologize. Yeah. He didn't understand, like.
No, cause I ain't no Illuminati. I'm not a fucking Illuminati. I would fuck you up, man.
No, don't do that.
Really, man?
He the one who got Kanye West. He the one who got Kanye West shit. Adidas cut him off. He the reason.
He said he the one who got Kanye West arrested. Adidas cut him off. He's the reason. Because this guy representing, you see the guy in Illuminati shirt? He got an Illuminati jersey. Like a gaming jersey. Illuminati style. Crazy.
He them niggas that control the world.
He the reason why the weather
be changing.
He the reason why. He said he the reason that the weather be changing. He's the reason. He said he one of them niggas that control the world. Look at this dude. Look how big that Illuminati symbol is on his shirt. Straight super Illuminati jersey. He goes, are you a Freemason? He goes, correct. Are you Illuminati wise?
Illuminati? Hey. Uh-oh. Hey, you a Freemason?
Correct.
Hey, everybody. Look at this guy. He's a Freemason.
He told the whole story. Hey, everybody, look at this guy. He's a Freemason. He's Illuminati. This kid is crazy. Let's do it.
Holy shit. He's like in the part of the Illuminati. He worships.
Damn lie.
Look.
Don't ever do that again, bro.
Look at your shirt. Look at your.
Don't you never do that again.
He's a
do that again.
You're a Freemason. He the one with the Illuminati shit.
Did you fuck with me like that again?
No, I'm a comedian.
No, I don't give a fuck what the fuck you is.
Hold on.
Don't do that shit, bro. No,
guy
I
just
don't
ran
care.
up on him. Look.
But no, you ain't my fucking brother. Don't do that
He said,
shit
I'm a
no more,
comedian, I'm
bro.
a comedian. He got
Don't do
scared.
that shit no fucking more.
I apologize. I apologize. Yeah. He didn't understand. Like,
no, cause I ain't no Illuminati. I'm not a fucking Illuminati. I would fuck you up, man.
No,
Oh.
don't do that.
Really, man?
He said, I'm not Illuminati.
He
I
the
will
one
F
who
you
got
up.
Kanye West. He the one who got Kanye West shit. Adidas cut him off. He the reason.
He the reason Kanye West got cut up by
control
Adidas.
the world.
He the
He the reason why the weather be changing.
That was funny. That was funny. He said he's the one. He's the reason Kanye West got cut off by Adidas. he's the one that be controlling the weather. Oh man. Hold up. Let's watch a real. You want to watch an Illuminati video? Let's put on my boys Anonymous. Let's see what they have to say. 'Cause you know, Anonymous will tell you everything. It says, confused are you? Native, I am revealing unnecessary false claims by Africans, Jews to Turtle Island, revealing Christianity's genocidal agenda. No confusion here.
We are one. We are a region. We are an break the system of corruption.
Here we go. Tell us about these events. Come on, Anonymous.
Justice. Liberty. Hope. Love. Sure. We are anonymous. We are one. We are a legion. Break the system of corruption.
Greetings, people of the world. We are anonymous. Greetings to the citizens of world. We are anonymous. The Knights of Malta is a world organization with its threads weaving through business, banking, politics, the CIA, other intelligence organizations, P2, religion, education, military, think tanks, foundations, the United States Information Agency, the United Nations, and other numerous organizations. They are not the oldest, but they are one of the oldest branches of the Order of the Quest in existence. The world head of the Knights of Malta is elected for a life term, with the approval of the Pope. The Knights of the Malta have their own constitution, making members exempt from international laws and are sworn to work toward the establishment of a new world order with the Pope at its head. They also have permanent observer status at United Nations. The symbol for the order is its Masonic double-headed eagle with the Maltese cross, which signifies royal bloodline dominion of the East and West. There is no question that Freemasonry has infiltrated the Knights of Malta. The Knights of the Malta members are also powerful members of the Council for the Foreign Relations and the Trilateral Commissions. The Knights of Malta all have diplomatic immunity. They can ship goods across borders without paying duty or undergoing custom check. Does that ring any bells? In any case, that is power. The order has 13,500 knights, dames and auxiliary members. Until the 1990s, the highest classes of membership were restricted to
the Knights of Malta. They have 13,500 knights, he said?
Individuals with the ability to prove a noble lineage. Nearly half of the 10,000 members belong to Europe's oldest and most powerful families. This cements the alliance
You see the black nobility? We're going to get into them.
of the Vatican and the black nobility. The black nobility is the rich and powerful of Europe. The head of the black nobility is the family that can claim the direct descendancy of the last Roman Empire. The royal houses of Europe, the black nobility, are knighted into papal orders. The British royal family are knighted into the Order of the Garter. The Queen is a Dame of the Order of Malta. Rothschild means red shield. The Rothschild are knighted into the Sovereign.
You see it says, Rothschilds means red shield. High-ranking members of the Knights of Malta. So Rothschild means red shield. So when you see all the red shields, all the Knights of Maltas, they are high-ranking members of the Maltas, but they are also bloodlines of the Rothschilds. This is not only one of the high-ranking Illuminati, chapters. Not only that, but the Knights of Malta, they are also from the Rothschild family. So when you see these people and you see a lot of presidents, you see the Queen, you see the Pope, they all have this symbol. They're either a Rothschild bloodline or they're under the Rothschild family.
Military Order of Malta. The Rothschild are high-ranking members of the Knights of Malta. The Rothschild banking dynasty was created by the Jesuit order. Their title is Guardians of the Vatican Treasury. The Rothschild have been part of the Jesuit order since way before 1776. Maltese cross indicates membership and allegiance to the Sovereign Military Order of Malta, a Masonic order created in 1099 AD by direct descendants of Roman emperors, of which the Jesuit order is a brand. Maybe now you can see that things are beginning to fall into their place.
So they're the part of a Jesuit order, and they are also the ones in control of the treasures of the Vatican. So the Vatican, they say in the Vatican's basement, that's where they have a bunch of stuff like Dead Sea Scrolls, the Emerald Tablets, the Holy Grail, stuff like that. And these are all religious and biblical treasures, right? And the Knights of Malta are the ones in control of these treasures. So that means that the Rothschilds are in control of all these religious, biblical treasures.
The Grey Pope Pepe Orsini is working with his Black Pope, Adolfo Nicolas, the superior Jesuit general.
You see, you have a white pope, you have a gray pope, and you have a black pope. Okay? Because one of the heads of the Jesuits, which are the order that controls the Knights of Malta, are the black nobility. Okay? And the black nobility is ran by this guy right here, the Black Pope. You don't hear about this guy. This is the Pope we all know and you all have come to love. This Catholic, satanic, Jesuit priest himself. But he is the lowest Pope. Above him, there's a gray Pope, which is Pepe Orsini, and then you have the Black Pope, Mr. Adolfo, the Pope that runs all religion.
Jesuit order has full control of the Order of Malta. The superior Jesuit general directs the Grand Master of the order. Membership of the Knights of Malta entails obedience to one's superior in the order and ultimately to the popes.
See what it said right there? It said, hold up. Let's get back to it.
The Jesuit order has full control of the Order of Malta.
See, the Jesuit Black Pope.
The superior Jesuit general directs the Grand Master of the order.
The Jesuit Freemason Pope Francis. He's a Freemason. He's a Jesuit Freemason, but the other one is a Jesuit, pure Jesuit. He's a Freemason. Freemasons are below the Jesuits. They take orders from the Jesuits, but the Jesuits run it all.
Membership of the Knights of Malta entails obedience to one's
you see what it says right here?
Superior in the
It says the Jesuits rule. It says global Jesuit something subsidiaries or something like that. And then right here it says Jesuit Black Popes. Okay? And then this is how it starts. The Jesuit Black Pope is the leader. He is the runner and the ruler.
Order and ultimately to the popes. Therefore, the U.S. ambassador, who is also a member of the Knights of Malta, faces a conflict of interest. President Bush appointed Knights of Malta, Thomas Melody to the post of the ambassador to the Vatican. In order to reach the highest levels of the Pentagon establishment, you must be a Masonic.
He said President Bush pushed the Knights of Malta. It says, never forget September 10th, 2001, Donald Rumsfeld holds a press conference to state that the Pentagon was missing $2.3 trillion.
Masonic Papal Knight of Malta, Henry
It says everybody forgot about this because all that money went to the Jesuits.
Kissinger Knight of Malta, George Soros Knight of Malta,
George Soros, a Knight of Malta.
Rudy Giuliani, Knight of Malta.
Rudy Giuliani, Henry Kissinger, Knight of Malta.
Rudy Giuliani,
Look at that. George Soros.
Knight of Malta.
Oh, I'm trying to get that.
Senior Knight of Malta. Knight of Malta. Bush Senior Malta. Henry Kissinger Knight of Malta. George Soros Knight of Malta. Rudy Giuliani.
So it says Kissinger, Henry Kissinger, Rockefeller, Rothschilds, and Soros. All Illuminati bloodline and all Knights of Malta and all Jesuits.
Knight of Malta. Bush Senior Knight of Malta.
Bush Senior, Knights of Malta. Donald Trump, Knights of Malta.
Prescott Jr. Bush, Knight of Malta.
Junior Bush, Knights of Malta.
Meyer and Sheldon Rothschild, Knight of Malta. David Rockefeller, Knight of Malta. William Casey, CIA, Knight of Malta. Queen Elizabeth II, Nelson Mandela. Even people like Bruce Willis and Robert De Niro are Knights of Malta.
Bruce Willis and Robert De Niro, including Hitler, Knights of Malta. Monsanto founder John Francis, Knights of Malta.
Founder of Monsanto Company, John Francis Quinn was a Knight of Malta as well. Who formed the CIA? It was a Knight of Malta.
And who formed the CIA? It was a Knights of Malta.
William Donovan. He was considered the father of the CIA. He was also
Wild Bill. He was considered the father of the CIA and was also a Knights of Malta and would become an American Gestapo.
the former head of the Office of Strategic Services, the predecessor of the CIA, before he created the CIA, who formed the FBI. It was also a Knight of Malta, Charles Joseph Bonaparte. Why is this ignored? The Bush family are Knights of Malta in Columbus and subject also to the Jesuit order. The private security firm Blackwater that was operating in Iraq was the creation of the Knights of Malta and were
the military firm, the Blackwater, also Knights of Malta,
used to bring papacy crusades to the Middle East. The royal bloodlines, presidents, prime ministers, and world leaders are all knighted into papal orders. The Sovereign Military Order of Malta is a militia of the popes, and it is one of New World Order secret societies that are determined to overrun and destroy America. The Sovereign Military Order of Malta and Jesuits and Freemasons control the New World Order political power structure, world banking, intelligence, and world politics, and the United Nations. The Order of Malta and Jesuits and Freemasons control the New World
See Donald Trump right there?
Order political power structure, world banking.
You see, we have Donald Trump, we have the Pope, and we have Hillary Clinton, Knights of Malta. But you thought that Donald Trump doesn't like Hillary Clinton. Rigged election. Hillary and Trump caught partying with Kissinger at Jesuit Gala. You see that? Rigged election. You think that Hillary hates Trump? Trump hates Hillary? He tells her that, hey Hillary, I'm gonna say something about baggy cheeks and your eyelashes, and then you know what? Come and just hit me below the belt. Give me one to the gut. And then she's like, yeah, I'm gonna say, Donald, you're a scumbag and blah blah blah, and your family, you were smuggling and blah blah blah. And he goes, yeah, and I'm gonna tell him how you eat children and drink their blood. Ha 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 ha. They'll think I'm joking, but we know the truth because he'll be actually telling the truth. But this is just the type of side jokes that they have behind closed doors. You understand? They they have side jokes with each other, and then they think of gimmicks to present out into the public. So when they're out in the public eye, people could think they have beef with each other when it's all staged, like WWE wrestling. You know, it used to be WWF, but it's actors, it's entertainers. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, he's an actor. You understand? He's not a real he doesn't really fight and crush people. And these people, he's wrestling in the ring. He's not really hurting them. It's all an act. These are entertainers. That's what Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton are. They're entertainers. They're actors for the Knights of Malta. They're actually cousins. They are related, if you didn't know. They have the same grandparents.
Intelligence, and world politics, and the United Nations. Do not get distracted by the New World Order elitists of divide and conquer, the Hegelian dialectic. They have been backing the both sides of war.
He said the Hegelian dialectic. The Hegelian dialect means, what is the Hegelian dialect is, it's Hegelian dialect is response, problem, reaction, solution. That's the Hegelian dialect. First they create the problem, and then they create a reaction. And then with the reaction, they get the solution. So for people who just don't know what I'm talking about, I'll just pull it up for you really quick so you could understand what I'm talking about. It's called the Hegelian dialect. All right, Hegelian dialect. It says the Hegelian dialect, blah, blah, blah. The dialect methods result in a process of opposing sides. I don't know where this one is from. It's trying to be. Let me see something that's more simplified. The Hegelian dialect is a process that makes use of contradictory statements to reach a firm truth. Hegel has been wrongly associated with some terms of dialects. It is well known to philosophy, blah, blah, blah. Aristotle came to one such conclusion when he began advocating the ideas of teleology. Simply put, dealt with finding the process of ideas that could be linked with asserting a final truth. It says, including Hegel, whose work will come into focus in this article. Dialects are a process. Just making too much. I'm not asking for all of this. The thesis is also referred to as the moment of the understanding. The dialects, comparison. Why are they making it so difficult? Who is Hegel? I'm not trying to get so technical. Just want a simple. Hey, let me go to images. It'll show it easy. On images that will have it. I don't like the way it's thesis, antithesis, and synthesis. Like, it's just making it so difficult. Trying to look for a more easy model. Let's see. Well, the thesis is the beginning of the proportion. It's the problem. The antithesis is the negotiation, the contradiction, the denial of the thesis. This is the problem. This is the reaction. The synthesis is one of two conflicting ideas that are reconciled or a compromise of the two to form a new proportion, the solution. So problem, reaction, solution. But that's all it should say. Is just like they're making it So difficult. Like if I just typed it in like this, look. If I just put in problem, reaction, solution, you see? Hegelian dialect, that's how it comes up. So problem, reaction, solution. This is what it is. This is the Hegelian, see? Right here it says it. Problem, reaction, solution. Research the Hegelian dialect. The time is now to be awakened. Hegelian dialect, all it is problem, reaction, solution. The government, this is what the Knights of Malta and the Jesuit order is. It's a way for them to think of a problem, right? Right? And then they're like, well, if we got this problem, how do we solve this problem, right? Well, let's take this problem and let's cause a problem with the problem. So they cause a big problem, right? And the problem is put upon us. And from us, they get the reaction, right? So whatever reaction they get from said problem is how they figure out what will be the solution for the problem. So first they give us a problem, they wait for our reaction, and once they get our reaction, that's when they put in the solution.
Since Napoleon, Albert Pike.
It's another way of mind control. It's MK Ultra.
Do not get distracted by the New World Order elitists of divide and conquer, the Hegelian dialectic. They have been backing the both sides of wars since Napoleon. Albert Pike, who was a brigadier general for the Confederate Army during the American Civil War, is alleged to have penned a doctrine to an Italian politician outlining plans for 3 world wars to bring a one world order. It plots how and why the First and Second World Wars rage in the early 1900s and provides a chilling prophecy over a third and final battle. It was reportedly sent by Pike, a 33rd degree high-ranking Freemason, to Italian politician Giuseppe Mazzini and was dated August 15, 1871. The letter, it is claimed, suggested World War I was planned to overthrow the Tsars in Russia and make Russia a communist stronghold. World War II was sparked as a catalyst to destroy Nazism, so communism could take over wearier governments and for a sovereign state of...
See, they're saying World War I was because of so forth and so on. It was a part of a Hegelian dialect. They created a problem, they got the reaction, they got the solution. World War II was another problem that they created. They got the reaction and then they figured out the solution. Now we're on the verge of World War III.
Israel to the setup in Palestine. The third world...
Right now, it started with a pandemic. It started with a problem, right? And now they, once they got the pandemic, right, we've been giving them the reaction. They've been getting all the reactions, right? And because of the reactions, now they're implementing the solutions to the reactions. Okay?
War, according to Pike, will be fought between the Western leaders of the Islamic war. Pike wrote, the First World War must be brought about in order to permit the Illuminati to overthrow the power of the Tsars in Russia and of making the country a fortress of atheistic communism. The divergences caused by the agents of the Illuminati between the British and Germanic empires will be used to foment this war. At the end of the war, communism will be built and used in order to destroy the other governments and in order to weaken the religions. The second...
It said the war will be used to overthrow communism to weaken the religions.
World War must be fomented by taking advantage of the differences between the fascists and the political Zionists. This war must be brought about so that Nazism is destroyed and that the political Zionism be strong enough to institute a sovereign state of Israel in Palestine. During the Second World War, international communism must become strong enough in order to balance Christendom, which would be then restrained and held in check until the time when we would need it for the final social cataclysm. The Third World War must be fomented by taking advantage of the differences caused by the agenter of the Illuminati between the political Zionists and the leaders of Islamic world. The war must be conducted in such a way that Islam, the Muslim Arabic world, and political Zionism mutually destroy each other. Meanwhile, the other nations, once more divided on this issue, will be constrained to fight to the point of complete physical, moral, spiritual and economical exhaustion. We shall unleash the nihilists and the atheists, and we shall provoke a formidable social cataclysm which in all its horror will show clearly to the nations the effect of absolute atheism, origin of savagery and of the most bloody turmoil. How many so-called Islamic terrors have turned out to be false flags to put blame on Islam, and always CIA and Mossad are behind those false flags, including the 9/11. It is precisely because they are working on the scenario of Albert Pike to bring about the World War III and One World Order. Humanity must get united, so that we can fight our true enemy, the New World Order globalist elites, instead of fighting each other. We are anonymous. We are legion. We do not forgive. We do not forget. Expect us.
And we do expect you, Anonymous. We do expect you. Hold up for 1 second, my people. Give me 1 second. Alkaline City will be with you in a half a second. And I'm back. Look at me. I'm back and I'm better than ever. What is going on, YouTube? I'm back. You see me. Hold on for 1 second. All right. I'm here. I am here. Oh, wait. That is actually, that is not me. That is the wrong me. Hold on for 1 second. That is not me, YouTube. That is the wrong me. Let me find the right me. One second. Where am I? Here I am. Was that me? That couldn't have been me. Where am I, my people? I'm trying to look for myself. Hold on for 1 second. Let me just go back over here. Let me just get myself back on right here. And I'll fix this up a little bit. There we go. Back in position. All right, my people. So. Hold on for 1 second. Let me pull up my YouTube screen as well. Cool beans. Cool beans. So I want to say, my people, yeah, we got a lot of good shows coming. Next shows are going to be on, we're going to push more Black nobility talk, more Knights of Malta talk, more Jesuit talk on the next ones. This is just my third live stream. Okay, so I hope it was a good one. I appreciate everybody for coming out. Subscribe for the notification for my next live stream. I will be uploading 3 crypto daily videos tomorrow. And with that being said, you already know what it is. This is your boy Alkaline City. I don't have my sound effects right now. My sound effects, I erased all of them. I gotta re-upload my sound effects, so you don't hear me busting gunshot. You don't. No explosions or nothing for today. But with that being said, it doesn't even matter. I'm still here. We came out, we saw, we conquered. This was a good show, and I appreciate everybody and their time. And we will see Alkaline City, and you will see me on the next live stream, and you will see me tomorrow on your latest crypto update. And once again, this is your host, Alkaline City with Truth Conspiracies. Like and follow for more, and I'm going to catch you on the next one. You already know what it is. Peace.